AMC. Here with my mom and dad on Christmas Day. We're going to see Ferrari by Michael Mann. I'm super excited for this motion picture, mostly because of Michael Mann. Collateral is one of my favorite films. Heat's one of my favorite films. You can't discount Last of the Mohicans. So I'm gonna go in there. I'm really excited. We're good and early. Catch the trailers. I'll probably say something after the film. It's my mom, Ellen White. She's an SEO professional, not a filmmaker like myself.
Indeed, I am. I thought we were going to walk around.
We do have a little time to kill.
There's one other thing I like to do.
What's that, Mom? What do you like to do? Bake.
Bake.
Can you believe it?
Can't believe it.
He went boating today.
I mean, the lake was iced over a couple weeks ago.
Did you touch the water?
No, it's 34 degrees, 37.
Kind of free stuff.
Either 6.
Thanks, man.
Either 6.
Boys in the boat. I've never been so early to a movie where the previous film is still going. So we're gonna hang out, chill out here for a while. Just kidding. I wish it was on IMAX. Cannot wait. It's a video for my vlog.
Oh.
Yeah, cheers.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas, guys.
Here we are. Here we go.
Movie fans can't get enough of America's #1 movie theater membership, AMC Stubs A-List.
Yeah.
See up to 3 movies.
Okay. First off, the point of this is not to do like a review or be judgmental or, you know, who am I to judge a Michael Mann movie? It's just sort of to have a reaction. That's all. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's great. Loved it. I love the pace. You know, it was a very mature adult pace, you know, which was appropriate too for an R-rated movie. So more to come, I guess. Cutting my parents out of the rest of the vlog. It was fun to see a movie on Christmas Day. You know, I feel bad for everyone working, but that's sort of the way it is with the movies, with cinema. Don't mind me just vlogging. I took some notes during the film, so I feel kind of bad. I had my phone out several times to write things down, so I wouldn't forget like quotes or whatever. Okay. I'm about 30 minutes removed from the theater, from the cinema, and just trying to collect my thoughts while they're still fresh. fresh in my mind. Like I said a second ago, you know, I'm not here to like weigh any sort of review or judgment on Michael Mann or the very many executive producers that were on that film. It was a phenomenal film. Just sort of want to celebrate cinema, if anything. Also, you know, it was so beautiful to be in the Italian Tuscan countryside. I often felt when they were at the factory or wherever they were, where they build and work on the Ferraris, I felt like I was within like a Hopper painting. Everything was so clean. The shadows and the lines were so neat, and the long lenses, especially in the first half of the film, I really felt like I don't know, just, I felt like I was in a version of a Hopper painting at time. And the pacing, I mentioned the pacing briefly earlier, was fantastic to me, because the movie would go from these, you know, slow, paced out scenes to all of a sudden the guttural roar of a Ferrari engine that you could feel in your chest. And that is nothing to say about how cool it was to see 4 or 5 or 6 of those beautiful machines, 1957 machines, on camera all at once. And I'm not quite sure what else I want to say about the film at this point. I'm gonna sleep on it, and tomorrow morning maybe have some reaction. I guess first off, I was enthralled by the film, by the pace. I loved the nature of all of the verbal contracts and the conditions of his many verbal contracts, and how that became sort of a there was a thesis there, and then there was synthesis towards the end. My favorite quote that I remember, without writing it down, from the movie was, you know, "He won, you lose." That was great. There was a lot of subtle comedy that really helped the movie along, in my opinion, especially because it was violent and it was raw, and there was death, and the death was brutal, and to be taken seriously. I'm sure it was very historically accurate. I know the motion picture was based on a book, and the subtle comedy from the actors, who all gave a superb performance, in my opinion. You know, with the accents and the language barriers and whatnot. The subtle comedy really helped ease like some of the more raw, brutal, violent moments.